I don't know what to do. That's annoying!
Looks terrible.
We're hiding these. Ow! What is going on here?
This is a joke.
Where's the dish? This should be really obvious. Oh dear, oh dear. We've got this.
You're always so full of confidence, I love it.
Janice, what is our theme?
Today's theme is chocolate.
We can't fail at just chocolate.
Also, I'm now inspired by the table because it could still go in one of many ways. Okay, and Janice, do you have an order in mind?
Due to the disastrous result of the last Pass-It-On, where the theme was pastry, I've decided to press the reset button and ask you all to decide the order between yourselves.
Can I not go last?
I concur.
First.
First.
Second. Third. Fourth. Fifth. What could go wrong with chocolate?
One at a time, the boys have 10 minutes to cook and add to a final dish. The remaining participants will have no idea what is being cooked until they step into the kitchen.
Thanks, Janice. Back in a minute. Oh, I've already started by panicking. Okay, I am definitely going to just have to look up a sorted recipe because otherwise this is going to go all wrong. What I'm thinking is making a crepe cake. So we can make really thin pancakes, loads of them, and stack them on top of each other. And I'm just thinking you could put something chocolatey over the top. Basically, what I'm looking for is when you cut down it and open it, you get that amazing layered effect. It's insane now I say it out loud. So I'm just gonna make pancakes, and then I've got to find out a way of making Jamie understand what I'm trying to do. First thing to do, preheat a crepe pan, because they take ages to heat up. And if you don't equally distribute the heat, doesn't work. Oh, you know when you have an idea and then halfway through committing to the idea, you're not sure whether it's a good idea anymore?
Mike sets to work creating a crepe batter. 1 part egg, 1 part milk, and half part flour. Laced, he thinks, with melted butter.
So now I want to whisk this up, and then I want to add in a little bit of milk and then add the melted butter, by which time I'm hoping that has heated up. Melted butter goes in, and I think I'm lacing it. I'm putting butter through it so then I don't have to add it into the pan. Right, it's make or break time. Oh, seasoning. The chefs would be going nuts if I didn't season that. Pinch of salt. Rule of thumb, first pancake is always rubbish. Come on, crepe, crepe, crepe. Come on, crepe, 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 crepe. It would help maybe if we had a non-stick crepe pan. Yeah, this is not non-stick. Okay, I've made an omelette. I'm gonna get a proper crepe pan that's not... I can't do anything with that. So what I'm actually gonna do is sieve that so there's no lumps, because that's a good thing to do for Jamie. You'll probably shout at me for cheating, but I'm gonna see if I can get through my idea to Jamie using those serviettes. Crepe. Is this cheating? We did so badly last time. I don't care. That's not coming out, so we just need to let that... Come on, 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 come on. Oh, that is how to poorly execute an idea. Whew. I'm gonna give myself a 5. Jay!
Okie dokie, okie dokie. What are we doing? Are we making a stack of crepes with chocolate filling? Is that what we're doing? Okay, so where have we got to with that? Why is it being sieved? What has happened there? He's cornered me into cooking crepes, but also what would be cool is if our stack of crepes had like a crumb coating. We can make it look like a cake. It's a crepe cake. We could be off to a good start. Right, let's try. I mean, in terms of crepe pans, I wouldn't have gone for this one. This is a frying pan. We've got flat crepe pans. I could go get one. Let me go get one. What is that? I too am going to hide that because... I'm sorry. Did anyone witness that? Oh, right. Cool. I'm going to hide that so nobody blames me because that's bound to be what happens. Pancake 1, done. Whilst that's cooking, is there anything I can do? You can get some biscuits for our crumb coating. This needs to disappear. That can go in there. It's a cold pan now. Boom! That's looking so good. Let's snack on this one.
Way to kill off that stereotype, Jamie.
You always throw the first pancake away, Janice. It tastes all right. It's good. I'm gonna crunch up biscuits and I'm gonna leave a message for Ebbers to see if he gets it, that I'd like a crumb coating.
And the chocolate?
In terms of a chocolate theme, I've not done chocolate. Mike hasn't done chocolate. However, all of the signs for chocolate are there, but it's gonna come later. So what if we do that? And then if I just put some, he'll get that, right? 3 out of 3. I mean, sure, only one's on the plate at the moment. Hurry up. I'm done. I'm gonna go with a 6 out of 10. I feel like we're in a good place, that maybe we don't need this, and maybe this isn't here anymore. Ebbers!
And here we are again. Crepes, 2 so far, another one in the pan. A little on the thick side. Right, there's a note in there. We can do better than chocolate pancakes. I haven't seen any chocolate yet. I think I'm gonna carry on making these, maybe make a few a little bit thinner, and then I think instead of layered, rolled, and then we can cut them onto a plate. So it would be helpful if we had some chocolate on the go. I also want texture. I'm guessing that this biscuit crumb is, but better than just biscuits, there's loads of nuts in there. I'm gonna go and have a play. Not with the nuts, but with the... I'm thinking flavours, because at the moment we've got a great basis, but I don't think there's any flavour choice yet. So white chocolate, I'm going to put chopped up into a cream cheese and nutty filling. It might have been nice to put a little bit of citrus into the batter perhaps. Slightly sweetened with a few pistachios, a handful of walnuts and those biscuits. And then cherries, really terrible choice. Why did I choose these? They've all got stones in the middle. We haven't got time for cherries. Raspberries. Another pancake, just so James has got options, but I'm hoping he'll see what I'm aiming for. So I'm gonna go for white chocolate, chunks, we have cream cheese filling. We have crumb, pistachio, walnut, digestive, lovely crunch, and chocolate. Then we roll, and we repeat. We can either slice those and lay them flat, or there might even be time to bake them with a chocolate sauce. Neatness counts, but also that'll give him an idea of what's in there. That's the plan. We've got the pancake batter, we've got the cream cheese with orange, walnut, pistachio, biscuit crumb filling, and white chocolate. I put a pan of steaming water on when I started, so I'm doing double chocolate. White chocolate in, a little bit of chocolate here. Will he get this? Needs to be baked. I added a few flavours, added some chocolate in a chocolate challenge. Give himself a sweaty 7 out of 10. James!
Okay, got some chocolate. Good start. What's going on? What do I do? These look a little bit sad right now. Somebody wants me to put chocolate sauce on them, but that's not going to look nice. That's not my style. So what can I do to make this more interesting? I'm just going to take a trip to the table. How long have I had? Oh my God, I've had like 2 minutes already. This is a good flavour combination. Carrots, ginger, and orange. How long have I got? 6 minutes. I might be able to do this, you know. Carrots and sweet stuff are cool. So I'm gonna candy some carrots and see what Barry does with it. I'm gonna keep the carrot tops for Barry to garnish the dish with, because I feel like it needs a little bit of green in addition to these pistachios. A bit of orange. We'll put some of that in the chocolate as well. This is good, chocolate's good.
James adds ginger to the carrot and pours cream into a separate pan.
I've done such a weird thing. All I've done so far is do some carrot tops for garnish and carrot. Ooh, I'm going to segment an orange while I talk. It's not an orange. I know it's not an orange, but you know, it is orange. So it needs a bit of interest, it needs a bit of hype. And I know Barry likes a little bit of hype as well, you know. This is actually looking really nice. I think this will look amazing on the dish. Oh, I really want to set. 4 out of 10. I had good ideas though. They're all good ideas. Barry!
Last 10 minutes. What's going on? Parsley? What am I doing? Just testing stuff? What's this for? Testing? Is it sweet or savoury? No! I had such high hopes. I have decided to embrace my inner James. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plate up everything here in the most pretentious fashion I can and hope it tastes nice. So I'm taking these rolls and just slice them up. Yeah, sure. Right, some carrots. I ain't got a clue what this is. I'm putting carrots in the dessert. I don't know why, but they're delicious, they're here, and they're going on. Right, let's go for some orange. You know what? It looks really cool. I'm just hoping these flavours go well together. And I've literally got hope, and that is it. What's this? Let's put that on it. Now that's like that, let's go for some fresh berries, because they're here, and that'll look pretty. Oh, you know what? Some biscuits here, let's get some biscuits on top. White chocolate shards on top. Oh, yeah, nice. Angles. Oof. Needs more chocolate, dark chocolate. I think that if you throw enough at the wall, some of it's going to stick. I'm throwing all the I have. Throwing more stuff at it, so I'm going for some honeycomb crunchies on top for a bit of texture. Let's just put some herbs on top of it. Why? I don't know, because it's here. For my art, I give myself a 9. If that art is tasty, we'll find out.
So much jeopardation at this point.
Sorry, Jeopard, what now?
I left the kitchen in a good place is how it felt.
I have blind confidence.
Oh, I'm even more worried.
Oh.
It looks beautiful.
Yes, I'm into it.
But are they carrot tops on there?
I mean, that is completely different from what I had in my head.
But what was in your head?
I wanted us to make a crepe cake.
It's not that.
In this chocolate pass-it-on challenge, the boys have made what is best described as a pistachio, cream cheese, biscuit and white chocolate-filled crepe, decorated with raspberries, candied carrots, chocolate shards, honeycomb crunchy, orange segments, biscuit crumb and carrot tops, all on top of a chocolate ganache base.
Well, whatever it is, I'm excited to try it because it looks decent.
Challenge is going to be to get a little bit of everything.
Why have I got a carrot covered in chocolate? What's going on?
I didn't get a carrot.
Cheers.
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 So excited.
Do you know what? That's pretty delicious.
It tastes as exciting and as interesting as it looks.
You've got a rich chocolate ganache with the fruits and the carrot kind of adds a fresh but earthy vibe to it.
Do you know what it tastes like? Chocolate orange. But the orange isn't just orange, it's carrot and honeycomb. All the things that taste orange and look orange.
So first of all, I'm eating a Terry's chocolate orange and I'm having a great time. And then, it's like I've put a roast carrot in my mouth.
But carrots are sweet.
Yes, they also taste of carrots, Dennis.
It's candied carrot. I'm guessing that was you.
Yeah.
I like that. A nice touch.
You just like trying to hide vegetables in dishes where they don't belong.
So true. However, I think that's really rich and indulgent, and the chocolate is uber chocolatey. It's almost like a bit too claggy. There's a little bit of citrus, a little bit of orange, a little bit of berry to help, but it's a little on the claggy side.
Considering the mare that I had at the beginning, I am just happy that there's a crepe on the plate.
I cooked the pancakes. I thought that's the best use of my time because then they can become the basis of our crepe cake.
What I had was a plate with somewhat thick pancakes. However, the batter was great, so I made more, but just a lot thinner.
Are they not my pancakes?
No. The batter was great.
Why did you do the batter?
They were just a bit thick. The ones you made were just a bit thick.
I just had to plate it in the most pretentious fashion possible.
Oh, mate, well done. Then you've done an amazing job there. What did you score yourself?
9.
Oh, yeah, of course. Do you know what? And quote me on this. You deserved the 9.
9, good.
I scored myself a 5. And I actually think that that's pretty fair because it's been taken places. But hey, the thing that I started made it on the dish. And I think that's a pass.
I think it's a fantastic pass. And I think it could be one of our best yet.
I rated myself a 6 out of 10 because I thought that I came in, I saw the direction. Don, why are you laughing?
I added chocolate to the chocolate dish, a few other flavours, rolled it, changed it, gave myself a 7.
I gave myself a 4 because I knew nobody would like the carrots.
I feel like the process is a massive fail, but I feel like the end dish, and I pretty much solely put this on Barry, and this kills me. It's a pass.
I think it's a pass.
Carrot boy?
I don't think it tastes very good. It's not nice.
Oh, I downright disagree with that.
It's like,
I downright disagree with that.
I don't think it's very good.
I think it's nice. I think the carrots are weird.
I made a mistake, guys.
You need the fresh, otherwise it's just claggy.
Claggy and fresh, and they're fighting, and it's not nice, and it's a fail. But you guys have said pass, so it's fine.
Disagree with him.
Well, you've heard our thoughts. Over to you guys. Comment down below whether you think this is a pass or fail. And also, why don't you list us in order, as usual, worst to best, and any other thoughts that you had, where you thought it went wrong, where you thought it went right.
We've also built the Sorted Club, where you can get tons of foodie inspo using the PAX Midweek Meal app, discover and share restaurant recommendations using the Eat app, listen and contribute to our Feast Your Ears podcast, and send us ideas for new cookbooks you'll receive throughout the year. Check it all out by heading to sorted.club. And now a blooper.
There aren't any chefs here to judge this.
No, I know. I bet the other table they're just going, this is awful. Like, this is one of the worst fails ever, and we're just going to look stupid.